Yeah, that's right, Steve. Really quite a scene here both this morning and this afternoon. After those protesters mostly left following this morning's arrest, they reappeared in large numbers, as we saw in this afternoon's editions of Eyewitness News, pulling down the flag behind me that's now protected by fencing and by zip ties. But what really struck me in our conversations with students here in Chapel Hill tonight was a disappointment in how respect and civil discourse really broke down and how they want to use this as a learning opportunity to have better conversations. A moving image after an emotional day on the campus of UNC Chapel Hill. That's local resident Glenn Benton, a UNC graduate from the class of 1980, guarding an American flag he brought to campus after watching the day's events unfold. Glenn declined an interview, but stood with his flag and spoke with protesters for over an hour, sharing his reasoning for bringing it down and calmly listening to theirs. It's the type of dialogue students say they want more of.
Everybody's going to defend their own home at the end of the day, right? You're going to defend one side, I'm going to defend one side. But until we come together in one conversation, we're not going to understand where both sides come from.
Elia Moussier, Jack Marino, and Diego Fleury-Mendable were three of the students who found themselves in the middle of those chaotic scenes near the flagpole this afternoon.
I'm very grateful for the opportunity and ability to protest. I come from Venezuela, so I think a lot of times people take that for granted.
That put them in a vulnerable position as protesters clashed with law enforcement and those wild scenes unfolded as the flag came down. Jack says it's been easy to avoid the protests so far, but he came down today for a reason.
It's easy to ignore it, but I wanted to be here because I didn't want to ignore it. I wanted to learn.
It's a decision they say paid off in the constructive conversation it led to.
I'm grateful for these conversations that it allows us to have. We were talking over by the flagpole for about 20 minutes. And so I think at the end of the day, it's more about getting people talking.
And Steve, we asked protesters if they plan to return with tents after this morning's arrest, but they declined to comment. We're also pressing for more information on the 6 people who were arrested this morning. We are still waiting to hear that as well. Meantime, the university did not respond to our multiple requests for comment tonight on how they plan to handle future protesters should they arrive here or show up and potentially encamp again in the middle of campus. We also asked them about an Alamance County Sheriff's Office armored vehicle that we saw arrive here earlier in the evening. It's parked around the corner from where we're standing now. It has not moved since it arrived, but obviously that's the first that we've seen that here. They have not responded to that request as well, but plenty to follow here in the coming days in Chapel Hill. We're live in Chapel Hill. Sean Coffey, ABC 11 Eyewitness News.